Hey you guys, it's Debbie from my Vagabond Style, and I am here today with the Margarete Miller Collage Weekly Planner Challenge, week 49. And I'm going to do something a little bit different today. It might be a little bit choppy because this is not going to be a quick one. So I'm probably going to have to do some of it and then pause and come back. So I'm sorry about that, but I was laying in bed, totally thinking about all the prompts for this next one, and I couldn't sleep. And I got on Instagram and I was looking around and I followed this gal, Violet Davenport is her name. And she does these amazing collages. She does them, let me get up in here. Um, Let me see if I can get it to focus. Okay, there we go. So she does these amazing collages, and let me see if I'm gonna have to hold it like that. So she uses these different papers, and I think the background is probably acrylic, and then she does some pen work on it, but they're just beautiful. And I thought, you know what? I can get some magazine images and come up with some for the prompts and make them work in here. So she does a lot of colored papers, it looks like. I'm going to try to use all magazine images. So I did something like this on wasn't quite like this, but this is week 30. And I did it with all magazine images. So I really want to do something like this again, but in her style. So let's go over the prompts real quick. We're going to do for a favorite word. I'm going to use this, which is try. I think that's a great word. Nothing ever happens if you don't try. So that's going to be in there somewhere. And then something gray. There's lots of gray in this is an old Popular Science magazine. And so we'll use some of the images here. And let's see, a drawing or illustration. I am going to use, where is it? Either the train or there's a bridge somewhere. Hang on. Here it is. Or maybe this bridge for the drawing or illustration. And then I'm not going to use something found in your purse, but let me go back to something you sit on. So something you sit on, I'm going to work in either this little chair right there in the background. I'm looking for orange, so hopefully I can find something there. That should work for orange. And what else? Something mechanical. I think I have in these. So a lot of the prompts are going to end up in the wings of the bee. So I'm excited to get this started. So let's look at the honeycomb for the background. I just took some of the mixed media paper and I used some acrylic paint and just kind of slapped it on for the background. Now I want some orange for the honeycomb. And I thought this would work out pretty good. Maybe some of this. So I'm just going to cut a bunch out and see what we end up with. Oh, this soup would be good too. So let me work on that a little bit. I might need to cut a few more out, but I kind of wanted just to start maybe laying it out. I just had used my honeycomb stencil and then just cut up just various areas of that orange, and we'll see if we can get it looking somewhat like she did. Okay, you guys, well, I have decided to do a voiceover on part of this for you. It just in the interest of save time, I'm just going to kind of chat with you here a bit why we go through what I did. So it was interesting. Here I am going ahead to sketch out the bee a bit. I am not the best sketch artist, so it took me a few tries to kind of get it the way I wanted it. Excuse me. But in the end, I think it was best for me to do it this way. I'm sure she probably doesn't sketch, when I say she, I mean Violet Davenport. I'm sure she doesn't sketch everything out. She probably just cuts the pieces, and, you know, if you give this a try and you're pretty good about just cutting out the pieces, that's the way I would do it. But I wanted those wings to look somewhat equal on both sides, so that's why I chose to do this way, and I'm happy with the results. I think if I do it again, I'd probably do the same thing or something like it. I've got all the pieces, and I decided to put like left and right on them in case they got mixed up. I would know where I had them. And here's the bridge that I'm cutting. I just wanted it kind of to be in the same direction of as the wing was. And I just overcut it a bit so I could place it on there. And then now I'm doing the other wing. I think if I did it again, I would probably maybe do the reverse images of those wings and not have to try to put them behind, you know, what am I trying to say? I would try not to have to guess where the image is. If I had it reversed, I could put that image right on the top of it, if that makes sense. In my brain, it does. All right, here's our word, try. Got them all, almost all done here. There they are. I love how they turned out. I really do. So I decided to go ahead and mark the back with the colors and where I wanted them, just for my little brain. This was kind of fun, picking out all the different colors that I wanted for the bee. I didn't know how much to show you guys of this. Let me know. I try to make the videos as short as I can. But this process to make these, it's, there's a lot to it. So this video hopefully isn't too long. I think I'll be able to cut it down enough. So I wanted the edges of each color to have a little bit of, so it wasn't just a straight line. So I just kind of worked my scissors to make it a little jagged. And I'm just going to glue stick them down. Now, if I was doing this for something other than the Margarete Miller Challenge, I would definitely go ahead, and I might even do it on this one, is put some sort of matte, maybe matte medium or something like that over the top so that they would stay. Because glue stick is not the most reliable, and I have a feeling over the years it's probably gonna, some things will pop off. But for this purpose, the glue stick is fun. I would really like to try these on some canvas. I'll probably take more time and do some other things in the background. This was just a building. I love that when you're doing this, you kind of look at things a little differently. You don't look at it as a building. It's just the fuzzy band on his head. And my pineapple cracks me up. I love that I use pineapple. I'm going to keep that because there are going to be more bees in my future. And if you look at Violet Davenport's Instagram account, she has a lot of them in different, like some of them are kind of a side view of the bee or overhead or
half a bee. And then just a kind of a jet black for the top of him. And now I get to attach the wings. I just use a little art glitter glue here. I'm trying to position the wings where they look natural. And it's funny, you look at the bee, if I get them too low, it doesn't look like a bee. If I get them too high, so I just kind of played with it a bit.
Whew, you guys, this has been a marathon. I don't know how many hours I've been in here, but I went ahead and took an envelope, just a spare piece of paper, and laid him down to see if I could draw the feet and the hands, the little bee hands. So I think what I'm going to do is probably take a pencil and lay him down here and draw it with pencil and then go back with black pen to finish it up because I'm a little nervous of just going straight into pen on here. So I will give it a whirl anyway. I kind of feel like I want to do this with acrylic right here. I need to get set up for that. Let's see, I've got my black acrylic paint right here. Maybe I've got a little water here on the table. I do need a pretty fine brush. I've got a few. Let me get a little tray to put that black in. A little black in here. Oh, wish me luck, you guys. I'm a little nervous. Whew. Okay. We can do this. What was my word? Try. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, that brush feels really thick. I'm not using that one. I'm going to go with this itty bitty one that I have. It's like a hair. There's like one hair there. Okay. I'm so nervous. A little more paint here. You know I'm going to get quiet, right? Okay. I think it's working, you guys. I'm glad right now at least, I'm glad I tried the acrylic. Try, that's my word. I have like a half an hour before we go out to dinner, before I have to get ready to go out to dinner. Hopefully I can get this done before then. That one I'm not super excited about. We can fix it. There we go. You know what? I'm going to go in just a little more and see what you guys think. Now, I haven't tacked him down all the way yet. I was non-committal, but now I can do it at any time. I just need to not stick my hand in the wet paint. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's something really different for me. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. I'm sorry that it had to be so chopped up, but it just took forever. And I really wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do another one of the magazine collages where you just use magazines. you guys still see? And I'm happy I did. I would really like to do more of this type of collage. I just don't know how well it's going to take a ton of editing. I can tell you that. It's probably going to take me, I bet you it takes me 4 hours to edit it. Maybe not four, maybe three. So let me know if you enjoy it and you think it's worth, just getting a little water there, if you think it's worth me spending so much time on this for you guys. Like, I would totally do this on my own. Is there any part of the process that I didn't show that you would like to see? Or hey, if you've got some ideas that maybe would have made it a little easier, I am open to that. I kind of thought of a couple things like maybe cutting out like pattern pieces for him, for it. I kind of did, but like on where I did his stripes, there's got to be an easier way. And Violet Davenport, I haven't seen, I don't think she has any tutorials on it because she sells her art. So I can appreciate not maybe wanting to show everyone how she does it, or maybe it's just a matter of taking the time because she's really just not just, she is an artist that, like I said, sells her work. So maybe she doesn't want to spend the time, you know. I get it if that's your form of uh, income for sure. But I really do like how things are hidden in the wings. She does that on hers. She's always got some words in different places in her collage. You have to look for them, which is so fun. I used to be absolutely terrified of bees. I'm not so much anymore. And the funny thing is, my sister is deathly allergic to bees. I am not, but she sees a bee, she just calmly just doesn't do anything, maybe moves away. I don't know. I used to freak out, not so much, like I said, anymore. I read The Secret Life of Bees, and I enjoyed that. And I've been learning. Oh, okay. I got to stop talking for just a second and clean this up. Yeah, got to talking a little too much. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of pen work on it. Okay, you guys, I finished up and I'm going to go over these prompts with you real quick. I went ahead and did a little bit of stamping on here just to add a little bit of something in the background. It seemed a little plain. But anyway, let's go through the prompts. A favorite word, I used try, which is right here. Something gray, well, I just stamped the gray, but there are some other gray areas there's gray right here as well, and gray here. Something you can sit on, right there is our chair. And a drawing or illustration, the illustration of the bridge. And then I didn't do something found in your purse, but I did do something mechanical, which is the train right here. So we got all the prompts in. This was super fun, you guys. I have a complete mess right here with little tiny scraps everywhere, but it was so fun. I hope you try this. Let me know if you do. And thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.